Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a brave little knight named Sir Gideon. Sir Gideon was the youngest in his kingdom, but despite his size, he had the biggest heart and the most infectious laugh. Every day he would leave his castle to explore the nearby forest, always returning home with exciting tales of his adventures. One evening, after a particularly tiring day of battling fierce dragons and rescuing damsels in distress, Sir Gideon decided to take a shortcut through the Whisperwood. Now, this was a very unwise decision because the Whisperwood was not just any ordinary forest. No, sir. The trees in Whisperwood were as tall as giants, their branches intertwining to form a thick canopy overhead that blocked out the sun. The gnarled roots of these ancient trees formed a maze beneath, and every shadow seemed to hide some danger. It was rumored that the forest was home to all sorts of mythical creatures, from mischievous fairies to grumpy trolls, but Sir Gideon, being the brave and perhaps slightly foolish knight that he was, didn't let such rumors deter him. He rode his trusty steed, a small but spirited pony named Buttercup, deeper into the woods. As the sun began its descent, casting long, eerie shadows around them, Sir Gideon suddenly heard a blood-curdling scream. Startled, he drew his sword, a shiny silver blade that glinted bravely in the fading light. "Fear not, fair maiden," he shouted, his voice echoing through the silent trees, "for Sir Gideon is here." With that, he spurred Buttercup forward, crashing through the undergrowth. Suddenly, they emerged into a small clearing, and what Sir Gideon saw there made him gasp. A beautiful princess, clad in a flowing white gown, was tied to a nearby tree, and before him stood a fearsome beast, its eyes gleaming with an evil light. It was a troll, and it was the ugliest, grumpiest troll that Sir Gideon had ever laid eyes upon. "Let her go, you foul beast," Sir Gideon demanded, his voice ringing with authority. The troll snarled, revealing a set of sharp yellow teeth. "So a little knight wants to save the princess, eh? Very well, but first you must answer my riddle, or else I shall eat you alive." Sir Gideon gulped, but he was a brave knight, and brave knights don't run away from riddles, do they? So he said, "Very well, ask your question, you ugly troll." The troll leaned closer, its breath smelling like rotten eggs. "What has an eye, but cannot see?" Sir Gideon thought hard. He looked around for a clue, but the only thing he could see was the troll's eye, which was as big and round as a golden coin. Is it your eye?" he asked tentatively. The troll roared with laughter. "So the little knight thinks I am blind. Foolish, foolish Gideon. My eye is not my only eye. All of you have one, yet none of you can see with it. Can you guess now?" Sir Gideon racked his brain. He thought about his horse, Buttercup. She had an eye, but she couldn't see with it. But then he realized the troll wasn't talking about a physical eye. He was talking about something much more abstract, something that all of them had, but which he couldn't see. Sir Gideon had it right there in his hands. It was his shiny silver sword. Is it my sword?" he asked. The troll's eyes widened in surprise. It hadn't expected the little knight to figure it out so quickly. "Well, since you got it right, you win," the troll grumbled, slumping down on a nearby stone. "Untie me, will you?" the princess said, rolling her eyes at the defeated troll. Sir Gideon rushed to help her, and soon they were both free. And so, with the princess rescued and the evil troll outsmarted, Sir Gideon and Buttercup continued on their way. They rode back to the castle, the princess joining them when they got to the main road. When they finally arrived back at the castle, Sir Gideon was greeted like a hero. The king and queen were so grateful to him for saving their daughter, and the princess was just thankful to have such a brave and intelligent knight to rescue her. As for Sir Gideon, he was just happy to have another exciting tale to tell. After all, being the bravest knight in the kingdom wasn't just about the size of your sword, but also the size of your heart and your brain.